The water that comes out of this tap comes out of this tank. That water is pumped from this dam, which is a really pretty little dam. Unfortunately though, the pump isn't working. So today's job is to disconnect it, take it to the mechanic. The fact that that's still running suggests that this valve isn't sealing properly. So that means we've got water coming back down from the tanks. So it puts me on a timeline. Got to get this done. I'll drop that off at the mechanics this week, see what he says about it, see if it's salvageable or not. I picked up the water pump yesterday on my way down to the farm, and according to the gentleman who does the service for me, it's in decent shape, it has good compression and it's ready to work. So he cleaned the carby and gave it a general service, and it's running rather nicely. So today's job is to pop it back onto the stand and replumb it, and then see if we can get some water going up to the tanks up the top. Just out of interest, this tub's been sitting here since I took it off. We've obviously had at least 3, 4, 5 centimetres of rain, and whatever's in here isn't even the full amount, given that it will have been overflowing at the end there. So nice having had the rain, I must say. Everything's been pretty dry around here. And I think we're about to get some more rain. So let's get this out and back in place and bolted down. Right, looks good. Alright, fuel on, choke on, half throttle, power on. No prime, which is not really surprising, I guess. Not to break that. Oh, actually, what I could do to prime this, open up this guy. And let water come back down the hill. That might do it. Let's see. Handy tool, the Stilson. That's useless. Come off. Another thing I need. New valve. Okay. Valve is open. Not hearing any water coming through. Turn this off open, so if there's water to come down the hill, it should come back in and fill the pump from behind. Definitely nothing there. Alright, I might have to manually prime it. Therefore, I need a bucket and or a watering can. Didn't check the fuel actually. Mechanic gave me a full tank of fuel. Very generous of him. Thank you, Colin. Why? Perhaps it all just leaked back down. That's my guess. All right. I'll go and get a bucket. Okay. Various water implements. Let's see what we can do. Really doesn't want to go. Should have grabbed thread tape while I was up there too. Bugger. give that a try. All on the intake slash lift side is the problem. So possibly we've got a leak, an air leak there that can't prime because that's leaking air in. All right, thread tape. Go get some thread tape. Not a bad day today. Looks like the storm's incoming though. Wouldn't be bad to get some more rain. There. Nice. Okay. Silicon. This thing's leaked before. It's been a problem before. Let's try that. Gotcha! So that was our problem. We had an air leak in there. Nice. Let's try that again. Need some tape on this guy. Okay, so that's running, and hopefully it's pumping up to the tank. So let's go have a look. We've got water coming. That was bone dry. Now there's definitely water in there. What about this one? Well, who'd know? It was full anyway, but it's not overflowing. So I imagine there's no water getting into it. So who the hell knows what's going on with the plumbing? That water's coming up through this pipe. So there must be a T here somewhere that the pipe from the dam goes into. I just don't know what this arrangement is. The whole thing's weird. I think the next job might be to come up here with the excavator, dig it all out, figure out where it all goes. That's about the best I can do, I think. Anyway, we have water flowing up the hill to the tank. Probably give that maybe an hour. See if it'll fill that up. Have to check the garden taps next, see if they've got water to them. I assume they will, but who knows? Next time I mow the lawn, I might just pop out here and run it over all these thistles. Even with all the ones I've kicked out, there's still way too many. Yeah. Alright, let's pick up the gear. Just can't walk past a thistle. Good job, little pump. Good job. Just in time for the rain. Nicely done. All right. I'm going to call that one fixed. All right. Let's see if we've got some water here. There you go. Interesting, higher pressure, which means the feed from the dam is teed into the feed into the tank, which really we already knew, but the fact that we've got high pressure there confirms that. Very nice. All right, I'm going to call that one fixed for the time being. Next job will be to plumb in the big tank so that we can have 3 times the storage. Time for a cup of tea.